Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Tarot Collective. I am RoboMonk, and today we are seeing what unique gifts you have. What has Spirit given you? What have you discovered? What are some new gifts coming in? We're all going to see what that is for you. See what resonates, see what doesn't, push back, take in. Anything that these cards are revealing is an exercise for us, okay? And we are manifesting this together. We are bringing Spirit into our lives for this message. And I just love being here with all of you to do this together. Let's start out. We have the tarot spread, the Rider-Waite tarot spread on the left, and then my spirit channeling and artwork on the right. So the tarot spread is something like you've had before. And then the spirit channeling are different artworks that I've put together to assist or add to the tarot spread. And then we have also some bonuses of the moon phases. We have angel numbers, and we also have a symbol to go along with this reading. So lots to cover. Let's get started. Let's see what our first card is. We have the Justice card. I know some of you for a long time now, and I know that this means a lot to you. The Justice card, right? Libra. Okay, some of my followers are Libra, and they are amazing people. And Libra wants justice, fairness, truth. They think about the cause and effect of everything. And they want the law, but also they want things to be fair, right? So yes, balance and accountability. So all of that is put into this card. We see a person on the throne holding up a sword and having the scales of justice there as well. So the sword is ready to carry out that justice, and the scales are there to just weigh in the evidence, see what is actually in the favor and what should happen that is fair. So you might have a very good sense of justice. So you might have friends that have been wronged, or you yourself have been wronged, and you know what's fair. You have that good sense about you, and it could be that you have the gift to make that happen, either for others or for yourself. And sometimes it's hard to think of the right thing that could make things fair, right? So you could have been wronged, or somebody else could have been wronged, and there's no way to make it up. Like something's lost forever. But you can come into the situation and say, you know what about this as compensation? Or what about that as compensation? And it doesn't replace what is lost, but it is fair, right? So you could be a person that is actually a judge. Could be a person that is in a position, maybe a social worker, to see what is actually fair in the lives of these people that are coming into your circle of life. Okay, so yes, very powerful card. We also have the Empress. Let me unhighlight that. The Empress is femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing and abundance, creative and maternal energy. This is with Venus, okay? So with Venus, it's love, beauty, and creative harmony. So, are you an artist? Do you like to create things? Do you like to have a sense of bringing spirit into this world? That's what I always think of art. It's bringing spirit into this 3D earth plane in the best way we can, in the way that we have the gifts to do, whether that be crafts, whether that be something digital, whether that be something a sculpture, anything creative, written poetry, I also like to think of inventions or creative ways of doing business. All of that is creation. Also, gardening is creation as well. You're helping spirit come to life through different plants, and also having pets and caring for them. That's a different kind of creativity as well. So, beauty, nature, you may have the gift of beauty as well. So, other people might find you attractive, or they may say, boy, you just have this glow about you. You have something that is just almost otherworldly, in the sense that spirit is coming through you and shining. Okay? So the nature and nurturing, you may feel one with nature as well. Some of you may be parents, because the Empress is a feminine energy, has nothing to do with gender. So this just means that you may have children as well, and they can be gifts, and parenting can be gifts as well. So all of that wrapped up into this Empress card. Fascinating. Also, next to the Justice, you might be a person that champions for the environment, that looks out for the environment. That might be something like environmental law, or you belong to groups or donate to different organizations that are all about protecting the environment. I could definitely see that with those two together. Let's see what's down here. All right, the Tower. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, relation, and awakening. Breaking down false structures. This is Mars. This is all about assertive force. So, again, under the Justice card, you could be a rebel. You could be a rebel with a cause. You could be someone that fights for social justice. You could be someone that doesn't really take a lot of crap and knows when things need to change. All of those different things are working together right here, and this chaos, I would say, is good chaos in this sense. We're talking about your gifts here. There's nothing that is unexpected in a negative way in this with this card in this sense. I almost feel like this is a social structure that needed to collapse. And there are different social structures that need to collapse like that. They've just been put up over time, and people say, oh, that's just the way it is, never really thinking about it. You're the one that actually thinks about that, aren't you? You're the one that says, you know what? This serves no purpose anymore. Why am I doing this? Why is anybody doing this? Nobody wants to do this anymore, or it's unfair to a lot of different people, and this shouldn't be. So I think you are a rebel with a cause, and I love that about you. That's fantastic. Let's see where you're here. The Hanged Man. All right, the Hanged Man typically can mean about different times of pause, different times of meditation. And it used to be that it wasn't really a bad thing. It wasn't a bad thing because this is a way of people just being able to think and gain spiritual awakening. So they would say, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Let me pause, meditate, and actually see what is going on. So with this Hanged Man and talking about gifts, this could be that you take your time and you think about things. There could be some instances where staying in the moment is a positive, is an absolute gift. To know that this moment means so much, and that you don't have to rush into a choice. And also, if you know of other people being stuck, like the Hanged Man can represent, then you know how to get them out of that, right? Because it's right next to the Tower. So you may defend other people that are stuck, as in the society or the environment that they're in doesn't allow them to be themselves, doesn't allow them or love them for who they are. And you are able to get out of that, and you are able to get these people out of that as well, or animals or plants. Let's go over here. The magician. All right. The magician, manifestation, resourcefulness, power, and inspired action. Having the tools and skills to succeed. Yeah. I think there are many stages in our life, but at each stage, we level up in the tools that we've been given, in the gifts that we've been given. And Spirit is so amazing to challenge us to level up those different gifts. It can be tough. It can be extremely tough. But Spirit gives us all the tools we need. We have the sword, we have the cup, we have the pentacle, and the wand all here. The infinity symbol is above this man's head as well. It is a masculine energy, but that is it, just a masculine energy. There's a way to figure things out rationally into what the problem is and how to solve it. And so this being next to the Empress, you could be an inventor yourself. You could be someone that really creates for a purpose. That's amazing. You create for a purpose. What would that be like? So creating something to help others, creating something to help society, creating something to help see things differently, so you can create something where it's a different perspective that other people have thought about before. And I really feel like that Empress and Magician help each other in that way. We have the Hierophant. So this one is all about teaching. This one is all about tradition. And sometimes we can think of tradition as being rigid, as being kind of stuck like the next to the hanged man. But sometimes tradition and the old ways passed down to us are very beneficial. You could be a keeper of the old way. You could be a teacher of the old way. In whatever profession you're in whatever society you've grown up in, and you are bestowing this upon the next generation. And we as humans thrive in that. That is something that we cherish and pass down. Now, it could be to your children, right? Because you may have children with the Empress, but it doesn't have to be. It's really anyone that's willing to listen. And you have a good way of explaining things, I'm getting from Spirit. So the fact that you can explain what it is you want to teach to others and being able to pass that on to the next generation means that none of that is going to die. That knowledge will live on, which is also incredibly impressive and absolutely necessary. That is fantastic as well. We have the Sun. Positivity, fun, warmth, success, vitality, joy, and celebration. So the Sun is all about new beginnings generally, but in this sense here, and I got this from my channeling as well, and we'll see that here in a minute, but it's something about your attitude. Nothing truly gets you down. You see the next day through, and that is to be applauded. That is something that is probably the most difficult here on this 3D Earth plane, is to really take the day how it is, to really be in the moment, to say, yes, there were challenges, yes, there were good moments, and I saw the day through. I did my best. And I really feel that's what this Sun card really projects to me in this reading. You have this optimism about how you go about things. Next to the magician card, you may even teach optimism to others and to be that light and sun to others. This also tells me, next to the Hierophant, you may be a light worker where you have those tool set to help others as well. So you, collective, you have a lot of gifts going for you, and I'm wondering what those gifts are that are coming out today that really speak to you, because this is a collective and there's a lot of gifts on the table. What really speaks to you today? And that's something that you may be concentrating on in the near future, because maybe something's coming up that you need to use that gift. Okay? The last one we have here on the tarot spread is the Hermit. Soul searching, seeking inner guidance, introspection, and inner wisdom. Spiritual journey. This is about Virgo, all right? So I am part Virgo, and it's something that, yes, very analytical, service-oriented, and seeking perfection. That is part of my curse and gift. Some of these gifts can be like curses some days, and some they are just true gifts. So I need to know when to step back and say, you know what, that's good enough. I'm going to move on and go on about my day. And the Hermit is all about that inner self, right? Knowing yourself. And I really, truly feel under the sun here, you are getting to know yourself and you're teaching yourself. And you may even be letting Spirit teach you all of these different things about you, these hidden gems about you. And this Hermit is also comfortable being with themselves. That is a gift. Not a lot of us are comfortable with just being by ourselves. And I'm not saying that you're by yourself all the time. Some of you may be, but some of you may not be. But you're actually comfortable being here, being present with yourself, and say, you know what? I like myself. That is a true gift. And if you can say that, I applaud you on that one as well. All right. Let's go to spirit channeling. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of this is gelling now that I can see the read. I always channel before I see the read. I have no clue what the actual tarot spread's going to be like. So I just get these snippets. And I love this artwork because it's the Book of Life, all right? And you're flipping through it, and you always can turn the next page. You always can turn the next page. And here you have the sun, and it's this bright optimism here. For some of you have this bright optimism. And you're just like, well, that was a day. That happened, but tomorrow is a new day, and it's going to be even better. And to have a person like that in your life is a true gift. Absolutely, because some days just beat you down. And to have an optimistic person in your life, if that is you, then you are that gift to others, is truly amazing and a spirit gift. The next one I saw is noticing the little things in life. Do you notice little details? And that could be the Virgo, okay? That could be the Hermit. But do you notice little details and things that others miss? And I noticed that here, this person is looking at a butterfly, looking at the flowers, gathering nature, just taking the time to be in that moment, like the Hanged Man, right? And the Empress. Being surrounded by nature, but seeing the beauty that Spirit actually gives us every day. That is a true gift as well. Absolutely. I got Animal Whisperer as well. Some of you are so gifted with animals. This is one that is a little bit more obvious to people that have been around you when you're around animals, and they can tell that, as you can see here, there's a lot of wild creatures around this person, but everyone's chill. Everyone's good. There's no fighting. There is no kind of animosity, just being together. Now that, being an animal whisperer, is truly a gift as well. Who among you of my collective is an animal whisperer? Who can talk to animals and they just love you? They can sense your aura and they can't have enough of you. They chill by you, they follow you, they are around you, and they like you so much. Good on you. That's a blessing. I have some of us here that are warriors and protectors, kind of like the Justice card over here. This is something that really comes to mind here, where you are going to fight for those people that can't fight for themselves. You are going to take no crap, and you are going to really just stand your ground when you need to for that justified cause. And that is something to be absolutely applauded as well. It's something that we need, that balance between noticing the small things, taking in the nature, feeling the peace, and fighting for what's right, and being that rebel with a cause, and actually taking down the different injustices of the world. It's an amazing balance between these cards. So collective, you are uniquely gifted in so many ways. This was the Hermit card here that I had in mind. I said, I got the phrase from Spirit of enjoying the tea. And yes, that can mean secrets, right? Now, some of you may enjoy the tea of secrets or what's going on with other people, and that can be a gift as well, and I have a card for you later. But this is more like the sense of looking around you, being true to yourself, being okay with who you are, and enjoying who you are, and having that inner peace and enjoying that spiritual journey as you see the landscape around you. So as the seasons change, this person here is open to it. They are embodying that change. That is a true gift too. We have Connector of Life. I had two cards, two images that really spoke to me on this one. And this one, now you can see, is really quite like the Empress. All right? That's what I love about all of these different images and phrases that I get from Spirit. It just connects, and it's just such a beautiful thing. The Connector of Life. So you can see the auras of other people. You can see the beauty in those other people. You can see the fact that they are spirit blessed, that they do have this aura of flowers or colors around them. You do see the emotionality and the connection of life between you, them, and everything else. You can see the beauty that Spirit put into them, and you can see the beauty that Spirit put into yourself. And I hope that you can see the beauty in you too, because you are beautiful. Whoever you are beautiful because we are Spirit blessed. This is what I was thinking of before, and this really goes with the Tower card, okay? So, getting a Scorpio vibe, not necessarily, it has to be Scorpio, but if you're a part Scorpio, that was coming in through this. And it's seeing right through people. So, yes, everyone is Spirit blessed, but sometimes we do try and go for our own gains. We do try and lie, right? Not necessarily you or me, but other people out there, right? And you have the gift of seeing right through that. You can pick up on it right away, okay? And it can be, unfortunately, because you've been lied to so much before in your life that you know it right away, or you can sense it, right? You can sense that. Another person that's going to be good at that is this animal whisperer. This animal whisperer knows the truth, right? And also this social warrior here knows the truth and can see right through people. So if they are putting up a false front to you, you see it right away. And you don't see it as truth, you see it as something that is less than true. And you may really just not vibe with that person at that moment. And that's okay. That is a gift. And knowing how to protect yourself is a gift as well. That is something that is and can protect you from a lot of different entities, a lot of different forces out there that are trying to move things in a direction that's not the best for everyone. And again, I get called for justice here too. This justice card, you can see right through it and cut right through it and make sure that you are protected and the others around you that you care about are protected. This was the other one that I got that was the connector of life, and I just loved it. So you are the unicorn here. You are the person that can see how everything is connected. You take up that 40,000 foot view and you just see the beauty of the world. And you can see how everything moves. Even those that you know are here, those other forces, you see how they are all connected, how they're moving, different pieces, and you can see the beauty of it, but you can also see how to manifest something that's better. Because this unicorn is all about purity, it's all about cleanliness, it's all about something of a unique change. And I feel like with all of these gifts collective, you are a unique changer. You are a person that comes in to this earth plane to do good, to make that change, to make this world a better place. And this says it all right here. So that is absolutely fantastic, collective. What are some gifts that stood out to you today? What are some of these different channelings that stood out to you today? I would love to know. I would love to find out. All right, we have our angel number 2222. Trust and patience. Have faith in divine timing. Everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. So if some of these different gifts are just emerging, don't rush it. It's okay. If some of these gifts are on the horizon for you, don't rush it. It's okay. They will come to you in the right time because Spirit has that right time for you. We also have the current moon phase of waxing crescent, and it is September 25th at the time of you seeing this. Building momentum, taking action. The energy is growing, supporting the development of your intentions. This is a time for overcoming challenges, making adjustments to your plans, and staying committed to your goals despite obstacles. So just know with all those obstacles, you have so many gifts that are helping you. And to know those gifts and how to use them is true mastery. That is something that Spirit is challenging you with, and I know you're up to the task because you are amazing. We also have the ancient wisdom symbol of the Tree of Life. Represents the interconnection of all life forms and the cycle of growth, death, and birth. Found across many cultures, it symbolizes wisdom, strength, and the connection between earth and heaven. Boy, does that fit, doesn't it? The Tree of Life. Yes, that interconnection, you know it so well, you can see it so well, and you are able to just live in that connection. You are a life connector, and I'm honored to know you. Thank you so much for being here today, and I truly appreciate all of you. I always enjoy this time together, and I'll see you next time.